What's up, dude? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic weekend. So I'm still just drinking my morning coffee. Also, how adorable is this mug? It's Ralph Lauren, and I got it at a thrift store for, I think it was like $1. And I got 3 of them, but I broke one of them and it makes me so sad. So now I only have 2. I really would like to try to find like a full set of these because genuinely I love them. And it makes me feel like I'm using like quiet luxury. Like, you know, it's a very classy brand. I don't know. It's so dumb, but it just makes me feel like really cool and like I don't know. Anyways, okay, so you guys, today I'm doing a bonus video because there's not a lot to it. Like, there's not enough to make a full, regularly scheduled video for you guys, like one that I would post Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So that's why I'm posting it today. So we are talking about Matt and Abby. They are that insufferable Christian couple. And the only reason I mention their religion is because that is a lot of what they post about, is kind of how their religion factors into their lives. So I think they would even describe themselves as like a Christian couple specifically. And I'm not saying they're insufferable because of their religion. That is literally not why. They are insufferable because of their parenting choices that they make. So if you guys don't remember, Matt was the one that got upset because his wife was like, oh, I just had a baby. Let's celebrate Father's Day and your birthday on the same day, because they were falling within like the same week, I think it was. So she was like, we're just gonna put them on the same day. And he would like had a little tangent about that and like basically threw a temper tantrum because his wife didn't make him feel special enough because she put Father's Day and his birthday on the same day. But then they would celebrate Abby's birthday. Oh, or no, it was like a month after her actual birthday just because of like some stuff going on and whatever. So they made it a month after, like when they had the celebration. So it's like, okay, so you pushed your wife's birthday a whole month, but celebrating Father's Day and your birthday on one day because your wife just recently had a baby, like not even a month old yet. And you're gonna throw a little fit about that? Okay, that's real cute, Matt. Okay, so right now though, the controversy is they went on a cruise with Abby's parents because it was their anniversary, so they were having a cruise, or they were going on a cruise. And their 2 kids, they would send to like the kids club or whatever for them to be supervised and watched during the day while they went and did like, you know, adult activities and whatnot. But turns out the kids really didn't like the kids club. So they were like, okay, well, I guess we won't make them go back anymore. But they wanted to go out to a dinner on the cruise. And they were like, well, how about we just go out when the kids go down to sleep? So they put the kids to bed. They turned on the baby monitors and they essentially FaceTimed the baby monitors, because baby monitors only work on a cruise because the Wi-Fi is really bad if you're within like 10 feet of them or whatever, of the, you know, monitor in the room, something like that. I don't know. So they FaceTimed the baby monitor so that way they could leave the 2 kids in their room sleeping and go out to dinner. So the adults all left and went and had dinner, and they left the kids in the room by themselves. But I've heard that they had 2 rooms, so the kids were in separate rooms sleeping. So they like separated them and stuff, which people were like, okay, well, if there was an emergency or something and you have to get into 2 different rooms, and also not to mention you left the kids, so you'd have to run back to your room to get the 2 kids from 2 separate rooms. Like, yeah, that's a brilliant idea, Matt and Abby. Now, I'm sure you're thinking like, oh, the kids are probably a little bit older, because if they're being left in a room by themselves, they're probably old enough, you know, like they can talk, they can walk, they can converse with each other and kind of look after each other a little bit, like maybe 10 or 11 or something.
Nay, nay.
No, they are 1 and 2 years old.
Toddlers?
They're 1 and 2.
Infants.
So yeah, and the reason people know about this is because Abby literally put it on her Instagram story that they were doing this. I have a screenshot of it. So this is the post that she put on her Instagram story, and says, the game plan was to play all day with the kids and then let them hang out in the kids club while the adults went to the formal dining, as long, nice dinners is not a setting designed for them. Okay, fair enough. Well, you need to book ahead if your child is under 3, and pretty much all of the dinner slots were already booked before I could get to the nursery an hour after boarding. And then in the next story, she says, so we ended up taking them for 5 nights and it became apparent that they weren't enjoying it, and therefore we weren't either. So then we switched our dinner time to after their bedtime and FaceTimed the monitors while we ate. Baby monitors don't work on board unless you're only like 10 feet away. And that worked much better for everyone. Oh my God, Maddie, Abby. You know what? No, Maddie. I'm combining their names. Matt and Abby, you're Maddie now, because you two basically only have one brain between the 2 of you. So you guys essentially put your children in danger so that you could go have a nice time. I'm sorry, but that is the most selfish thing you could do. You are a parent. You are no longer able to be selfish. You have kids to look after. It is all about them now. And I know that's kind of a hot topic or a hot take, I guess, but like when you're a parent, no, your job is to be the best parent for those kids that you can be. And unfortunately, if you're not selfless enough to do that, I don't think you should have kids, because there are a lot of very selfish parents that the kids now have to suffer because the parents are so selfish. And unfortunately, I think that is the case for Maddie. Now, one thing that people are really bringing up is like, okay, wow, did we learn nothing from Madeline McCann? If you guys don't know, Madeline McCann's family went on vacation and they were hanging out with some other couples and whatnot, and like they made friends on this vacation. And one night they were going out to dinner, and it was literally like across a little courtyard type situation in like the hotel area. So they literally went across the courtyard to supper and left Madeline in her room because they were like, oh, well, you know, I mean, the room's super close. There's a big sliding door, so we can just like sneak in and out and check on her. And so throughout the night, all the adults would take turns going in and checking on her, including this like couple that they met on vacation. Well, Madeline went missing, and Madeline has still to this day not been found. And again, there were adults that were extremely close to the room going in I think it was like every hour or half hour to check on her, and she's still never been found. So people were saying, wow, how easy would it be for people to go and break into their room? Or if like, say, room service went in, or not room service, say if like housekeeping went in to like, you know, get their beds all ready and whatever, what if they went in, and even if they didn't do anything to the kids, you know, just like let them go, they could have called the authorities on the ship and been like, whoa, we have two extremely young kids not being supervised right now. And then Maddie would have had a huge issue there to deal with. So anyways, that is what's going on with Matt and Abby, or Maddie. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. I know in this video I got a little heated, but this kind of thing just really pisses me off. I hate when parents do this kind of stuff to kids, because you know what? At the end of the day, you decided to have kids, so it is your job to make sure that they are loved and safe. And you don't get to be selfish anymore. Like, I am so sorry, but no, now your job is being a parent and being the absolute best parent to these kids who did not decide to be born. You decided to have these kids. Like, I can't. Anyways, that is essentially, in a nutshell, why I don't like Matt and Abby, and I don't care if they know it. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will be back tomorrow with another regularly scheduled video. Bye, guys.